Good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon, I should say. Preppers one here. I was saying good morning, but no, it's 1:40 in the afternoon, so it is not morning. There's Miss Hella, and here comes Caesar and Pandora and Miss Heather. Good morning, Heath.
I know you wanted to see the Toggies coming.
Yeah, oh yes. Good boy. Go on. All right. There's actually sunshine today, which is shocking. I know, New York, so seeing the sun is an anomaly, especially this time of year. We're fastly approaching the winter solstice, which will be December 21st, being the shortest day of the year, and then the days start to get longer again, which will be very, very nice. And I'm looking forward to that. We just got to get through this period. I hate this time of year, to be honest with you. It's so dark, so early. Not a whole lot of fun. So I'm going to do a reminder video with this video, but I figured I'd come over here real quick and show you the chickens all hanging out. There's Miss Thickneck right there out front and center next to the rooster. You can see by her neck that she's got feathers regrowing. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they are. She's an older bird now too, so the fact that she's still laying, obviously she hasn't been recently, but she never laid in the wintertime. She did not like the cold weather. She is not a cold weather chicken. So, but anyway, they're all kind of hanging out, getting a little bit of sunshine, doing their thing. But all right, so let's do this. Let's do a reminder, especially with everybody traveling, everybody on the road. Thanksgiving is over, so people are heading back home, and those type of things. I want to remind everybody again, SHTF can happen at any point in time. There is no schedule when, okay, it'll be happening on this day at this time in this hour, so let's be ready. We need to be ready at all times. What I would encourage all of you to do is be more organized. And what do I mean by organized? Having that game plan. What are we going to do if this happens, or if that happens, or if the other thing happens? What are we going to do? And I think that is hugely important to do, just because you never know what's going to happen. That's number one. And when something does happen, you're more prepared for it. Here comes Miss Molly. Hey, baby girl. You hear my voice and you came? Yeah, it's a good girl. It's a good girl. But anyway, having a game plan is important. You could be at work, you could be at school, you could be, traveling for, the holiday weekend, and something goes down. What is your game plan? What are you doing? Where are you meeting? The biggest thing to remember, guys, is panic is the enemy. We do not want to panic. We want to act, not react. So if you have a concrete game plan in your head, and you say, okay, when this happens, or that happens, or whatever happens, this is what you need to do. And implement that plan, practice that plan, drive that plan into your children's heads so that they know that you're going to go in? You're going to go in, baby? Okay, come on. Here? No? No, you coming in? I thought you wanted to go in. Have that plan driven into their head so that that's what they realize. Okay, yes, we know that the balloon goes up, let's just say, we'll call it the balloon going up, that we need to get to point B. And they don't have to think about anything. They don't have to go, oh my God, what am I going to do? We're losing our minds, very stressful, all that type of stuff. That's not even in the picture. They don't even think about that. They don't have to think about that because they already know what to do. If you have your kids on board with that, that's really important, because then as parents, you're not panicking going, oh my God, the kids are at school. What are we going to do? How are we going to get there? If you work locally, right, have a meetup spot. you know. And if you say, okay, kids, like this goes down, you get out of Dodge, you get out of there, and you get to point B. We'll pick you up at point B. And you know, if we don't pick you up within an XYZ number of time, then you move on to get to home, whatever way that you can. Or if you say, you know, it's going to take me a while to get home, depending on where your job is, you know, then you tell them, get home. That's your job. Get home. And in that way, everybody has, you know, a game plan. They know what they got to do. They know what to do. And so that's the important part of it. Because I'm telling you right now, you're talking about a very volatile, high stress, people losing their minds, people panicking, all those type of things. And then that's what's going to happen. So she's such a cute cat. She's such a fluff ball too, which is funny. But anyway, just a gentle reminder. Having a game plan is very, very important. And then what are you going to do after that, right? Do you have a bug out location? Are you bugging in? Are you bugging out? What preparations have you made for those situations ahead of time? If you're bugging in, making sure you have plywood ready, or 2x4s, or whatever you're going to use to make sure people can't get into your house through your weak points. Weak points could be sliding glass doors. Weak points can be basement windows. All those type of things, or windows in the front of the house that are lower to the ground. All those things are access points, or bad guys can get into your property. Especially, and like I said, I used to always correlate this when I was in Greece, New York. When I lived in Greece, New York, I used to think, okay, yeah, we're good. We got the wood stove, and we got plenty of wood in the garage. I would always have a tremendous amount of wood for the winter, because we would burn all winter. And I said, we had plenty of food and supplies, and we were ready. But if you're ready and you're good to go and you're hunkering down and your neighbors are not, they're going to see that smoke coming out of your chimney. They're going to know that, oh, wait a minute, these guys are still eating. They have food. And they're going to feel entitled. They're going to want you to share. And then when you refuse to share, then you're the bad guy. And then they're going to justify it in their minds to do whatever they need to do in those type of things. So those are things, again, that you really need to think about, plan for. Blackout curtains are a big important thing. Making sure that, they're not seeing. I mean, how do you not see smoke coming out of the chimney? You know what I mean? Or smell the smoke coming out of the chimney, or smell food cooking. So, those are things that, you need to plan for. I've said this before, and I'll say this again. Cities are not safe. Suburbia is not safe. Those are two places that I do not want to be anywhere near when things go sideways, or even large towns, okay? So, proper planning, have a game plan in place, be as ready as you can be, and that's going to make all the difference in the world, all right? So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.